Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is We Promised Utopia #2. Really been a fascinating series. It's created by Adrian Morales, Robert Holman, Charles J. Martin, and John Eric Osborn. Written by Morales, Holman, and Martin. Illustrated by John Eric Osborn, Chloe Elimam, and Jonathan Koelsch. Lettered by Martin, Koelsch, and Osborn. So this is a really interesting series that is jumps around in time a little bit, and the overall story is that, you know, in the present day, Earth's going to crap. In the future, there's kind of a sort of utopia, but clearly things aren't quite going the way they're supposed to. And then there's this, like, frozen tundra, which we're not 100% sure, I think, when that frozen tundra is. We're getting a better idea, but not completely. So this issue kind of goes between the present and kind of laying things out of the current issues that are going on when it comes to the environment and people trying to fix it. And then in the future, we get a really good idea that, you know, though it's utopia and things look like they're going great, there's a lot of corruption underneath. That paradise isn't quite paradise in reality. This is a series that I think it's a lot of potential. The gaps between each issue, I don't think helps it. So this might be one to read as a trade when it eventually comes out, or is like one sitting. And the reason I say that is because there's so much detail in this. There's so many concepts and ideas. I actually think the concepts and ideas are really what stands out for the series, and that's what makes it super interesting. There's a lot of aspects to it, a lot of like sci-fi aspects about how the world would work, how the society would work, these buildings. Like there's so much detail. To me, that's what really stands out, and I think it's really cool. And there's a little discussion about that in the back of the comic itself, about the thought that goes into each issue, and they really think about the science and what the future might bring, and all that. And I think, to me, that's right now the really interesting thing about the series. I want to see where it goes. I like the story. I like this idea of a utopia, finding this like utopia in the future, but it's corrupt, that, you know, underneath the surface that something is off. There's something really cool about that as far as a story, so I really do want to see where all that goes. I just think, like, the details right now is where it really stands. Like, the story is, like, slowly coming, so right now I think it's kind of just being overshadowed by the concepts, which isn't necessarily a bad thing once it all comes together, but you kind of have to wait till it all comes together. The art is pretty solid. So this is the kind of the present time, and then we'll show off some of the future. Yeah, we'll do that for the future. So overall, like, I like the concept of the series. I can't wait to read for the third issue, which is out in February 2022. But right now, like, this is one where I'm kind of going back and forth of, like, do you want to read it all at once, or is the individual issues? Like, I think the concepts are really, really neat, and definitely have me thinking after the issues. So there's a lot there. If you really like, future tech and kind of crazy concepts, and, like, maybe thinking about future societies and how things work, I think you'll really, really dig this. Out now, you can go get this. You should be able to get this in comic shops. We got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code, tell the comic shops near you. No shop, no problem. We do have some links where you can purchase it. There'll be affiliate links, so we get a small percentage of that. By doing that, you'll support our site. So thank you. I want to thank Literati Press for hooking us up with the review copy, and of course, thank you all for watching. If you are into comics, if you're into comics, you want to check out more Literati Press, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.